Do you find that you're always on edge in your body? Well, breathing differently can really help that, and today I'm going to explain why and how. Hi, I'm Lawena and welcome to Study Calm, where I support you to become a calmer and more confident student. So stress is all related to the nervous system, and the nervous system has two main sort of switches. You've got fight or flight, rest and digest. Fight or flight is a bit like putting the foot on the accelerator, and rest and digest is like applying the brake. Fight or flight breathing is very much into the chest, and it's pumping the body full of oxygen, ready to respond to a threat. So the nervous system is really primed to respond to a physical threat. But because what we're dealing with most of our stresses and anxiety is not a physical threat, we don't get to run it out or fight it out and use up all that oxygen. So we end up with too much oxygen. And that's why breathing differently can really help to calm the system. So the first thing is to breathe into your tummy. Instead of this short breathing into the chest, we're breathing into the tummy. So just practice that now by taking a deep breath in and really pushing your tummy out. So it fills up like a balloon full of air, and then as you breathe out, you push all the air out. So again, filling that tummy up full of air and pushing it out. Some people find that difficult to start with, and it might help to start by lying on the floor and just feeling the tummy going up and down as you're lying on the floor. So practicing that, noticing how often we're not breathing into our bellies, especially in the car or when we're sitting around. Just notice, oh, I'm not breathing into my belly. So it's a really nice one to just do throughout the day, not just during a formal sort of breathing exercise. And secondly, when we're feeling anxious, it's really useful to have a long, slow out breath. And that helps to redress where we've got too much oxygen and not enough carbon dioxide. So breathing in and then a long, slow breath outwards really helps to trigger the rest and digest system. Some people like to count. So some people call it the 7-11 breath. So breathing in for 7 and out for 11. And sometimes counting can be useful to distract your mind from negative thoughts, but you can do it to any number. So you're breathing in for a count of 3 and out for a count of 5, whatever works for you really, but just trying to extend the out breath. Which leads me to the main technique that I'm going to show you today, which is just where we contract a little bit in our throat to make a sort of whispering breath, and that just helps to slow the out breath. So we're going to start breathing out with the mouth open, and then halfway through the breath we're going to close the mouth. So breathing as though you're fogging up some glass. And then close halfway through. Try it one more time. Fogging up some glass and then closing the mouth halfway through. You hear that whisper in the back of your throat, the sort of Darth Vader sound. That's what we want. So breathing in through the nose and then breathing. And you see how that can extend the breath. That can make it this really long, slow out breath. So the first breathing exercise is really to do that for 5 minutes. Breathe into the tummy and out with the whispering breath. So I'm going to do a few breaths with you now to practice. So breathing in through the nose and then out through the nose, but with the whispering breath. So doing it again and focusing on the belly, breathing into the belly, filling up full of air, and out. That long, slow out breath. A couple more times. Breathing in through the nose, filling up the belly, and then out with the whispering breath. So slow belly breathing is a really great bottom-up signal. You're signaling from the body to the brain that everything's fine, everything's okay, you can come off threat mode. But it's also great to combine it with a top-down approach, a message from the brain to the body that it can relax. So as you do the breath out, just notice where there's any tension in your muscles and just send a nice clear thought to just relax that part of the body. So I hold a lot of tension in my neck. So when I breathe out this time, I'm going to send a message to the muscles in my neck that they can relax. So breathing into the belly and breathing out, all the muscles in my neck can just relax. and doing the whispering breath, that long, slow whispering breath. And again, breathing in, and all the muscles in my neck can just stand down. They can go off guard because there's no need to be on guard. You might concentrate on the muscles in your face, breathing in, and just on the out breath, relaxing all the muscles in your face. Might try again, breathing in. And now just send that message from the brain to the jaw that all those muscles can relax. Breathing in. And just picking where you feel tension in the body and just sending that message that as you breathe out, the muscles can just relax. So practicing this for 5 minutes at a time is a really effective technique because you've got a message from the body to the brain to tell it that everything can relax, and you've got a message from the brain to the body telling it then that muscles can relax. So give that breathing exercise a go for 5 minutes at a time. If you like this video, press like. Any comments or questions, please put it in the comments section down below. I'd love to hear about how you're finding the breathing technique. And if you can think of anybody who might benefit from this video, then please share it with them. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss my next video. Until next time, study calm.